Well, welcome back to Houston Life. I highly suspect that a lot of you are still shopping for holiday gifts right now. Now, here's the thing. You cannot go wrong with a nice bottle of wine, which is why we have advanced sommelier Wanda Cole-Nicholson. She is here, and she has her top picks for the holiday season. Wanda, it's always a party when you stop by Studio B, so thanks for coming.
Thank you so much for having me. Always a party, and happy early holidays.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm loving already just the smell and these beautiful wines that you brought in, but really we want to learn because not every wine is the same, and just like our friends, right? Just like our family. So you have some really good ideas, and I love your first pick because it's for that person who maybe they're already into their dry January. Maybe they don't drink. You know, we love wine. You're passionate about wine, but you know, sometimes people want to celebrate and they really aren't into the whole alcohol thing. So you want to start with one?
Absolutely, and I'm glad that you said that. Like in the last couple of years, non-alcoholic wines have definitely been trending, and for various reasons. Sometimes people are doing it for fitness reasons, sometimes medication, pregnancy, or maybe they just want to get a jump start on dry January and they want to dial it back a bit. So the very first wine that I have for you is the Gießen Zero non-alcoholic brut.
Okay.
And that is from New Zealand. That is $21.99, and you can get that at Total Wine Galleria.
$21.99.
Yes.
So that's a great price point. It's sparkling. You can still see the bubbles going here, and I had a little sip of this.
Go ahead. I think I'll join you.
Let's get a cheers.
Yes.
Cheers to you finding this at a great price point.
Thank you so much. Cheers to you, and cheers to Christmas.
That really is nice. It does do the little bubbly thing. And so this is great for, you know, even going into the New Year's, this would be a good bottle of wine.
Absolutely. This is for your friend who's choosing to abstain.
Okay.
Or someone who's just trying to dial it back a little bit.
Okay.
It has some tasty notes of some white grapefruit, some fresh lemon, and some white peach. With the rise of non-alcoholic wines, I think it's always great to have a non-alcoholic option. So the really cool thing about this wine is the wine is actually made into a regular wine, and then the alcohol is removed.
Oh, interesting.
It's through spinning cones, and it takes out the alcohol, the wine, and the aromatics, and then they join the wine and the aromatics back into the wine, and they take the alcohol and they use it to make gin.
Very cool. Wow, what a cool backstory.
And
that
then they
is.
add some bubbles naturally through the interaction, some yeast and some sugars, and voila.
And it is a beautiful packaging job as well.
Yes,
so,
it is.
Very
and
nice.
it's only 100 calories for the whole bottle.
Yum.
So there's that.
Yum. Okay, now this I really am interested in because I'm seeing a little Dow on the back label here, and Dow is a bottle that I find that I'm drawn to at a restaurant or something. So what is the price point here, and who specifically is this wine for as far as gift giving goes?
Sure. So this one retails for about $40, and you can find it at Charlie Liquor, Randall's 3067, or Kroger 312.
Gorgeous.
This is for your friend who loves a beautiful dry white wine. This is the 2021 Bodyguard by Dow Chardonnay. I think it is absolutely fantastic.
It smells amazing.
Some tasting notes of some pineapple, some yellow apple, some lemon curd, vanilla bean, and a little bit of cinnamon toast. I think this wine is fantastic. It is a perfect balance between weight, body, and alcohol.
Okay.
Cheers to this one too.
This smells amazing. So your nose is getting a treat as well here. What kind of foods do you think this would pair nicely with?
I think this would pair nicely with that Swiss cheese right in front of you. Do I dare to tempt Tessa?
Oh no, I'm going cheese. I'll go cheese in the holidays all day. So I'll eat the whole cheese board. What other holiday foods do you think?
Pretty much anything.
Right?
This goes really, really well with like macaroni and cheese, with mashed potatoes, with any of your roast meats, any of your like grilled or smoked fish. This is fantastic. And the cool thing about this wine was actually made by the Dow brothers in tribute to their mother, who kept them safe during the Lebanese Civil War and led her family to safety in France.
Okay, see, so this has a story behind it. That sounds good for a mom gift. Mom, here's why I bought you this bottle of wine. And you know, I'm no sommelier like you. Is this dry or is this sweeter? It's got a nice finish, but how would you describe this?
I would describe this as dry, but it does have some really, really nice fruit nuances to it. It's a beautiful wine. It's great. It's balanced, and that acidity should be making that Swiss cheese pop.
With a beautiful, beautiful finish and story as well. Okay, what do we have next? I love this. This is so fun. And the colors, they're getting gradually darker as we make our way to the red. So what is this one? Because this is not your typical wine color.
No, it is not. So this is the 2021 Gérard Bertrand. This is an orange wine. This is the orange gold. This one is $21.99, and you can find this one at Total Wine in the Heights. So I absolutely adore orange wine, and it is a category just like red, white, or rosé. And it's got some tasting notes of some yellow apple, some apricot skin, some sweet mandarin, and some edible nasturtium flowers. It's organically produced, so you can feel good while you drink it.
Oh yes, it smells amazing too.
And one of the main questions I get about orange wines is it made with oranges? It is not. It is made from a blend of different white grapes. And the way that it gets its color is the juice is allowed to sit in the the skins and the seeds are allowed to sit and macerate in the grape juice. And it brings that beautiful color, which is reminiscent of the French sunset.
Well, it's gorgeous. Yes, I was about to say this reminds me of that. Oh, amber is the color of your energy. It's very amber. It's so nice.
It is. It's
okay,
gorgeous.
I'm gonna try this.
And this was actually, the winemaker actually made this wine to go with cheese. So I'm going to recommend that you try maybe some of that mild cheddar.
Okay, if I must have more cheese. This is fantastic. And I do feel good because it's organic. Okay, moving on. What do we have next?
Moving on, we've got the 2021 Davis Bynum Pinot Noir coming from Russian River Valley. This one is $50, and you can get it from Specs on Smith Street. This wine is for your red wine lover. When you're unsure of what to get your red wine enthusiast, you know they drink red, you're just not sure what kind. This one has some tasty notes of some ripe red plum, some Bing cherry, cranberry, pomegranate, and a little bit of orange zest. Pinot Noir has mass appeal, easy tannin, it's fruity. It has a beautiful, bright expression. This particular one is from a riper vintage, so you're going to get a little bit more of a bigger, expressive wine. It is gorgeous, and it goes with just about everything. A great wine to bridge from whites to reds.
Okay, bigger and expressive. I really like this. So maybe you get this for your outgoing friend that you know drinks wine, and Pinot Noir is such a great place to start. So I'm eating cheese right now, but specifically, what do you think food would go with this?
I would definitely have that with cheese, and I might even try that with a pepper jack.
Okay, so something a little spicier, a little spicier.
A little bit of spicier because it's got medium easy tannins, so it won't be overpowered by the spice.
What about with a prime rib?
You can definitely do it with a prime rib too.
Love a red. Love a red, and my proteins, that red meat. I am a meat eater. I am a meat eater.
You know what? And that should really make you excited for the last wine, because we're going to do that one with a little bit of meat.
Oh, okay. What is the last wine?
So the last wine that we have is the 2018 Rockaway Cabernet Sauvignon.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. This is from Alexander Valley. This is a single vineyard Cabernet Sauvignon.
Okay.
And this particular wine
is this one the splurge on the list, because it smells luxurious.
It is. This one is $90, and
okay.
you can find it at Houston Wine Merchant.
Wow.
One of the reasons why it is $90 is because all the grapes are sourced from a single vineyard. So all of the grapes are basically like coming from one place.
Wow.
Cabernet Sauvignon is one of the most age-worthy wines. This particular wine is going to be for your collector, for your friend who likes to take wine, and lay it down for a couple of years, or
your friend that just is like a wannabe like me and says, okay, I want to show you guys, look, I've been looking up my wines, I know my stuff.
Right.
So a splurge for sure. And I've said wow now 3 times. This is a wow wine.
This is a wow wine. It is a powerhouse wine. It commands respect at the dinner table for sure. It is a fantastic wine. Some tasty notes of some cassis, some red plum. It's got big, bold tannins, which I think pair beautifully with that Genoa salami that I have for you.
You know what? Before I get into the salami, I'm just going to say thank you, because this is a great way to end 2023 and show people going into the holidays what wines will work for them. So
My
cheers
pleasure.
to you, Wanda. You
Cheers
always
to you,
are
Tessa.
so fun. Okay, Wanda Cole-Nicholson, thank you again. We have got a link to connect with Wanda on our website. You're going to want to use that, HoustonLife.tv. You just look for the Scene on Houston Life section, and we will be right back. I'm going to get into the salami.